set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Tigers will kick it away to start us off. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So NC State's offense making their way on the field today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense playing much better.
Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, NC State. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
They'll return it from inside the 5. So the Clemson Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
He makes the grab, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handing off on the draw play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Nice throw caught for a completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Receiver in motion now. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A Pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Dropping back. It's Bailey. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
14, Clemson, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And he's back to throw again on second down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the head. Make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. To the air, it's Lewis. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The defense... just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So far is NC State on top. Her solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that
time. Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Gonna run it. It's Scott. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Bailey. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, who played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan? What was different about that?
I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Past the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. NC State comes to the line quickly. Running play called on 3rd and short. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
It's the 2-minute timeout, and we've got a blowout developing here. NC State lines up 1st and goal. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28. Clemson. 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout. Clemson.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. So on 4th, we'll go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Play action here on 1st down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
team now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass, it's Lewis. Catch made on the right side. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Tigers will have to kick this away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. As the first down is still going. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Back to pass. It's Bailey. Catch made on the out route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Great throw caught on the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. Keep working that clock.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, NC State. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the same runner's got it again. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. The back in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On first down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They keep him off balance with a run. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Illegal blocking back.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. To throw, it's Bailey. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. NC State now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass complete on a crossing route. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out of the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Play fake, looking to throw. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job of this defense to keep that clock moving.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Cannot connect, incomplete. Fourth down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner will be brought down. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Chewing clock with the running game. First out and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback keeps the football. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, NC State.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
NC State 49, Clemson 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Crosses the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
This was a case of a higher rank